Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if there is an individual who has been warned and he has refused to listen, then there's none other than William Samoei Ruto. Ruto has been warned by the church. He has been warned by politicians. Kenyans have made noise and everyone has talked, but there's nothing Ruto is listening to. He is focused to have his way, but not the interest of the people. The church has talked. And if there is any leader who has really been warned by the church, again also was supported by the church, is none other than William Ruto. Pastors, priests, and bishops, even prophets, if we have any, they have come out openly to warn Ruto. Ruto is not listening. Some even gave prophecy. It has come to pass, but he cannot see so that he can change. He is busy continuing with what he's doing. So, on the other Sunday, there's a video I've seen trending on social media where a Catholic priest decided now to address William Ruto. He was asking a simple question. How can you lead the nation if a small matter of feeding the hungry and the needy is such a big problem? Ruto has failed to feed the hungry and the needy in this country. He has completely failed. So the question is, how can he lead if he can fail to do such kind of a task and you claim to be the leader? You know, in Kenya we don't have kings, but of course then when you are the president, you are at the top. That is the hierarchy. So kwa Biblia mara nyingi wametumia kings and queens. Of course here now we have presidents and all that. The same matter is addressing. He goes further to address the issue of G2G. That is a pastor. He's a priest, a Catholic priest. He's talking about G2G. He's condemning that. The same priest has gone further to question the decision by this government to take our police officers to Haiti while there is insecurity in Kenya. Our inner security is worse. How do you take our security to Haiti? So it's like he was touching in every corner, kidogo 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 kidogo. La msingi amfikishia habari. He has gone further to use song to send a message to William Ruto. You know, music and song has been used to send a strong message. The priest has gone further to an extent of just singing, so that maybe through the song he can reach out to Ruto, and it's a warning is giving to him. How about if Jesus was there to lead himself or God? Gelikuaje? Over taxation, and he has touched on the issue of the national dialogue, where indeed he is right on this, that out of the entire points we had in the dialogue, the two teams have agreed on 9 issues. 9 of them they've agreed. But they have failed to agree on 2 issues that is touching on the common mwananchi. He's just asking a simple question. How do you arrive on agreeing on 9 issues, but you fail to agree on that 2 issues only that is touching on common mwananchi? Cost of living and fuel. How? Who brought this matter to the table? Azimio came with the cost of living as number 1. Fuel was there. But the king, who is now William Ruto, refused to agree. Which kind of a king are you? Those are the questions he's asking. I don't want to waste time. I want to leave you here with that video. You listen to him so that you can get the message. But again, just remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Watch the video and see you in our next video.
Haipendezi. I once said here kwamba Common sense is not a gift. It is actually a punishment because you have to deal with everyone else who does not have it. You cannot keep lying all the time. What kind of a king or queen are you? Angalia mfalme wetu, the length to which he goes. What kind of a king is this? A simple test will fail us. Simple test will fail us. How did you treat the person next to you? Wafalme na malaika wa ulimwengu huu, our leaders, they fight so much to have them covered when they go for church burials and services. Lazima asimame ahutubie watu. That's not a measure of inheriting the kingdom of God. Hata uje kwa misa 1000 kwa siku moja, God will not tell you that you have been for mass 10 times today. Ingia huko. Atakuuliza, what about the person who was in need? Ndio maana nikamwelewa Martin Luther aliposema kwamba we have learned to fly in the air like birds and swim in the sea like fish, but we have not learned the simple art of living together as brothers and sisters. My fellowships, mwaseo kondoo wenzangu, mwaseo. Kingship, without, let me sing that second verse. I think so. It's yes, oh praise to the Lord. I think it's the second verse, something like that. Yeah, the second verse. Angekuwa na serikali ya kuongoza hiyo ufalme wake. But then in our news of late, we have been hearing G2G. We are forever looking for how to heighten our security apparatus, weapons to form governments. Lakini ufalme huu wa Kristo is not interested in powers and weapons. Kwa sababu we may have governments but not able to govern. We can have armies, even send some for peacekeeping missions, but our inner securities are wanting. Can we learn from Christ the King? He is a shepherd king who can never mislead his flock. Actually, kiu chake ni kutafuta sisi. His thirst is to rescue situations and not to drown us into those situations. He has given us a ticket, ametupatia tiketi, to be concerned about others. A person next to you, kama huwezi kumwangalia kama dada, mama yako, ndugu yako. We are all crying for better times. Maaskofu wetu walitoa mwongozo juzi hapa, mwezi huu tu. Lower the cost of living, overtaxation, the plight of unemployed, and many other issues they raised in that KCB statement. Na nilitangulia kusema padri ni kwamba asubuhi hii tumeona katika gazeti ya leo kwamba wale wanaoshughulikia maslahi yetu wameweza kukubali kwa maswala 9 peke yake. Lakini mawili ambayo yanakuhusu wewe na mimi directly, they cannot agree. Who are these kings and queens? So uridhije ufalme huu wa Mungu kama if a small matter like feeding the hungry and angry people is such a difficult task? People want to be clothed, taken care of, but no one is around. Do we have kings and queens, or they have taken leave? Ni kama wameenda ruhusa. Niulize kama mwanasiasa mmoja juzi katika runinga yetu alisema, what is wrong with us? Katika muktadha huu, choose what kind of king or queen you have in your life and your side of divide. Tafuta mfalme, malkia, bae, na utafute upande wako. Ningependa to demonstrate something small. I need 3 men. Let me say 4 men and 4 women. Please come forward. Volunteer yourself before I volunteer you. 4 men and 4 women, a simple exercise. Please